This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Newton Lartey married that any referee kala na yehero wo di ebre.
Okay. General, so under 17 tournament in the course, so just recently away Europe. Now, Obibebusa said, Ghana in Europe, so a day and a performance. You can't want me. First of all, it's me a copy. It was an invitation, of course. Ghana an opportunity say, and Switzerland, Spain, and the host nation Serbia. A bit me, at me, a see a camera and do this stage. Yeah, now you can't how I been there chat talent, you be develop players. And now on this same studio near Kase, there are certain players at the U-15, 16, 17. And I'm very tough, sir. Obehusoma image. But getting to an 23 level, no, some of the players also to me APA free on mobile. And so the pool of players, 248 players, Coach Karim Zito, my Yanti, I said some more pram no. And when we these players free, no, we said some more money come. But that said, general, so I will share tournament. Of course, here some of the players will be a yomo a year, but before player be in who a cinche and appear in a certain tournament. Yeah, now a general coach. Or lead you more ideas how about me put those players together. So talking about you 17, 16 no now Obibusa say first of all formation by system by and yeah they call game but share the war screen so this is a back four of your team and Maka games in album. So of course this is the first game at Ghana boy. So you can see a back four formation here. Now apart from back four no there's a middle two centrally almost so elbow. Then you go out top. Now akwakonya two strikers LED line no eba ni say no afo ni call nchen na che say you bought the traditional 4-4-2 where two players stay out wide. There are two other players who stay centrally. Two players are on back shoulder protected the back four in a typical 4-4-2 formation 4-2-2. And so a bunny say that yeah now a one system I mean Ghana had the Obia in Bopa you can't 7 and 11 you can't 6 and 8 and you can't 9 and 10 and no now breaking the feather a bema of the 4-4-2 formation. So across the length of the pitch we won't say every single area piano your control centrally and a basse press it who hold it down the pressure in the certain zones your position Diana Yana General Ebwapa. Now looking at this kids some performance over can say your opponent Papa Bia na but trust me opponent I kind of want no Spain Switzerland and Serbia of course the host nation. Now what you need to understand they say a bunny say no this is Ghana team and they are committing a lot of bodies in the final third. Yeah, more pressure, they are more position. What this communicates to all of us, and they say, General, this is an attacking nation. We as Ghanaians, you defend it, you turn back, hoping so position, or banner or belusu in turnovers. Near sure say a better chance, but rather, but be a ukromo I want now you're 12, trying to share the possession and the zones with you. As Osha Ghana have, this is a high line. Your two central defenders, Mona General, at this point, and the rest of the players, now. This is a blaster no mirror and our ocean was going forward. We hope that some of these players may use some because yeah, many players be imagining you be do top and yes, Sana and so talking about centrality, talking about wave play and expansion. Your team will say, Coach Karim Zito, Amayenya, the dream, the focus. Say going forward, you bet me these kind of players are general bet me a development game. Sometimes development are very, very top. Now for when you share screen the secret to be, ne count how many players in white and are dropping away area. It means so who said number when you now attack said the medical catch now. Yeah, blue subona yeah baby defending. Your number of bodies are dropping about 6, 7, 8 players abaha. It means we can all attack and then equally be defending. Sometimes you attack with some level of relentlessness and how a penalty true Benjamin Chivano. This was an idea of pressing, putting a lot of pressure on the defender. Ultimately, I'm gonna recover ball, and that was how your first goal of the tournament, General. From the penalty spot, Benjamin Enyamaye. But after this, Ghana take key off smoothly under Coach Karim Zito, and then a pound for a bon by Coach Jerry Asarmo. Now, all share your team. Usually, you are not a 50 or players no at me major bar. Your natural talent, but as to how I be develop your no coaches, so share the to be or say. This is your team no a lose ball. You try set your back cover, but show your shape no anyhow you line it up. Look at the shape, how narrow we've stayed, and how I am mad the opportunity to the striker to face the goalkeeper 1-on-1. But I do say now busa one question say, Mama Fadi Mincho. This is a defender, so you might feel say at this point, Seka or Bano be close to space we say. Hoping say there are 4 other players behind him, so you want him to quickly to close down the attacker. But the movement ketua be now watch closely the movement, and he was still giving the space to the striker to face the goalkeeper 1-on-1 situations. But to say the medical can't this is a developmental stage, and a bunny say no. These are some of the things that coaches ever jotted down. Now, I can't want someone to say, "She box room say you lose ball near Barbie defender." Number of white jerseys are now who say "Oma drop your bar, Oma Babeboa." Who develop a player, who developing as an individual, who developing as a collective part, and as a piece of a collection. So who developing as an individual? You don't want to be in park in the swabber ball, and yet it's a table tennis. But who developing for his understanding to sync with other members of the squad. So after say goalkeeper no extra ball no, we have 4 defenders here. But for somebody to convince you say ball way and you go no, you're a bit surprising because it's 4/2. And kind of this situation. This is the overload. 2-on-4. But this was how Ghana another goal. After say ball no, Serbia Fonenya, there was a bit of mini cross, a buyer quickly. But look at the energy with which we attacked, the transitional speed of the players. And no Kabi Biacho said, "Shey blaster no, yenya ball, America yena bukari modeko." So this means say you job about 7 players away a deep defense. But the goalkeeper first of all had a very good kick into the defensive and as attacking zone of the opposition. Hoping say 2 players in the bit maneuver on way out. Despite 4 defenders in the hole, but Maka speed natural. Obit Kamal Dean, who attack way. The swift nature of our attack, about the reflection of the blaster, and no any idea who share you at 2017, 16, 15 players. Now Odwani and Mero say going forward, say you build the players way collectively, you build them individually. Now a do stage, but say the U-23 at the Olympic level, you come up, say and I'm playing part, general. Now of course, would there be a certain synergy between this and Krawemo and the Empening? How would they progress and graduate to that level or be a person? Don't forget it. And yet a brow to go as a soon in fifi and nina po fifi and yin bebo. It's a natural phenomenon. Ubabu sounds about Boyanke Kichawa Hefa. Ubabu had 10 Benafa our Hefa. Jeffrey Suarez. These are all players who move fifi, you're hoping so maybe do certain level. Jonathan Dos Santos, these players, Giovanni Dos Santos, these players need no more to say way more. But how to get them to the top level, it takes a lot of factors. It's not all down to player, no, the individual ability. How the player will be helped along the progression, no, make a major factor as to how player no general or Drusro. But by evidence of this, the 4-4-2 was working effectively. 2 players centrally and then 2 players out top. And non coach Karim Zito, the ideas are or they call tournament way, and it's worked perfectly. I'm gonna city boys, but going forward, these are some of the things we expect to see. Say, of course, we as Ghanaians, your home crowd see the expectation will become so huge. Say, you expect to but trust me, I keep telling my boys and they say, more mujina and no general, and you mujina be drew top. Day obi be drew top, but and you including me as a coach. Because coach is in the for me, to do top. It is someone you don't want to do top, someone you don't want to do top. But share boys we say, I think from the technical team, share ball more ball a lot in a general or more day. I mean, sometimes share how I create your chances in the be talking about even the game now. You need Spain the boy and one. It was a game general, not Ghana lose that game now. Not that any but there's an element of our game and let me show you something very, very important here. Now you can't pressing. Pressing doesn't come as a picture. So look at this zone and share the kind of pressure Ghana, Edema, or Serbia. This is 3-on-1. Now a bunny say now where do you move the ball next because we're cheap pressure or and when impaired there are other 2 players. But watch very closely. There are other areas around the zones on the pitch. And that was how ball in cry. But we made sure say off the ball. Your recovery processes, now from this angle, it doesn't really happen for magic's sake. there are two players are connected behind the defensive zone of the opposition. And sometimes these passes, generally, your boys will be there. I mean, it's all share the kind of passes players will say, and I say, crowd will say, at the 200, you would always applaud the performance of these youngsters under Coach Karim Zito. Now, look at that pass. This is mental connection. First of all, watch here. Your closest player will say, that is the immediate receiver. There are two players in the general. So, two, that is the midfielder and upper easiest passer. This is where you send the pass. But the midfielder in question felt, say, across the length of the pitch, there is another receiver deep. I'll bet me about connected ball. No? And that was how a general, your boys, it's me, who say, of course, giving time, giving trust, giving patience, bet me a developer about do the kind of leveler share as a nation. But because I'm a Twaswa, a Breno, Messa Brenny Bebre, because on my yard, the Payamo, but